on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another day of working on the Jeep. Today we are doing that rust repair. If you guys saw the last videos, you know that I had a little bit of rust in my frame right here. So you can see I've taken that whole entire chunk out. Basically all of this was rusted, a little bit on the other side as well. But cool thing with these TJs, I guess people anticipated that rust happening. So for $100 online, you can buy total frame kind of just caps. You have all your suspension mounts on it already, all that stuff. So all you gotta do is basically just trim it up, clean everything, cut off all of the current suspension mounts, which are, here's one of them, here's another, and you can see, I mean, this is the one that holds the upper links on. This one was basically completely rusted off. So this Jeep was about, 100 miles away from breaking down the highway. So, excuse my compressor, but yeah, so we're just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna time lapse what I'm doing, guys, and I'll get you guys see what it all looks like in the end. Now you guys can see what we're going for here. Basically, we're just trying to get everything out of the way so the new frame cap can slide up there onto the frame, go into place, and then you have all your new suspension mounting points for your upper lower control arms and your sway bar up there. So once I get that all put in place, we're just gonna time lapse again. Gonna go in, just trim up a little bit more, get rid of a little bit more rust, and kind of make sure everything is smooth. We'll slap that guy back up in there, weld it in place, and then once we're done with that, I will come back around because you guys can see this is the shock tower might have to be replaced as well. But I'll go through, treat the whole entire frame, come back, paint everything, so then everything will be good as new. All right, we are now all mocked up, ready to weld. As you guys can see, I went clamp crazy, clamped every single angle I could try to get to, just to kind of keep everything tight. It is, you do have to trim a little bit more kind of down here on the bottom of the arch just to get everything to fit up correctly. So now all of our seams are correct. We have a very small minor gap, which you guys can't really see, but I mean, it's just like a hair of a gap on this top end. This lower end here is perfectly flush, but everything is clamped together. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I have stuffed some wet towels everywhere just because there's brake lines on this driver's side, which makes it a little bit of a pain. I've kind of stuffed wet towels everywhere so everything is ready to tack. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw some tacks all across the whole entire mount itself, front and rear. And then once I do that, I'll pull all the clamps off and then come back in and finish all the welds. So gonna time lapse that, let you guys see what it looks like. And there you go, guys. Not the best welds in the world, but they will definitely hold. Everything is in place here now. The lower control arms were easy to get back in. The upper control arm fought me a little bit to get up in place, but once that was all done, everything is now bolted back up together. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now is on the back side, I went ahead and welded up on the rears. The upper portion of the rear is right by those brake lines, so I'm gonna figure that out. I'm not gonna drive this anytime soon, so I need to figure out how to get there and weld that without messing up those brake lines. If I have to take those off, I already punctured one of the lines. It was just rusted. So basically, as soon as I tried to pop it off of the frame mount, it just started leaking. So I'm going to go run to AutoZone, go get some brake lines so I can replace that. So that'll about do it for this video. I'm filthy. Jeep is filthy. It's kind of getting back together-ish. We have much more things to do, including those hood louvers that are going to be going right there. But once I go ahead and get those brake lines, that's when I'll go ahead and pull everything else off to complete that last little bit of weld. But as of right now, it looks pretty good, I think, in my opinion. I mean, for some crappy, 30-year-old metal now, and then some newer, 10 gauge steel, they mesh together all right. So it's coming along. I have another one of those pieces for the other side, which I'll be able to do at a later time. The biggest thing for me, I just need to get that brake line fixed so I can get this thing out of here. So that's the goal for the next part of this, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this video for today. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for much more. As I said, we're planning on doing a lot more stuff to this Jeep. I know there's a lot of maintenance stuff right now, but hey, that's what you get when you get a cheaper Jeep. So yeah, stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later.